Let me read this other comment also from Ukraine War Updates 710. The person wrote, "Bro, I'm so angry even now. I believe something was done on that machine so that I cannot see. I've done eye test so many times, but today was the worst day. I couldn't see the E. She was talking about at all. I couldn't see the E she was talking about at all. Nothing. The machine was almost blank with small dot that looked like full moon. I'm very angry. It happened in Greenpoint a few minutes ago. Oh my God. Whew. I told you it's a nationwide thing. And he or she believed that something was done on that machine. That's why the person couldn't even see. The machine was almost blank with small dot that looked like full moon. It's exactly what I was talking about. You see nothing. It's black everywhere. Yeah, you might see that dot and it's a bit far, and many people make a mistake by trying to guess. Don't even guess. Just tell the person, hey, I see nothing. All I see is black. The person might give you a second attempt, a second chance. Like, okay, let's try it again. And you make sure that you wipe here. You make sure that you try your best so that you can see, but you see nothing. You will see nothing because these machines, man, it's like these guys, they know how to rig these machines. When the person said, I'm very angry, it happened in Greenpoint a few minutes ago. The comment was written 4 weeks ago. The comment was written minutes after the test. That means the person who wrote this comment saw the video and went there and experienced exactly what I spoke about. Like I said, it's not one dltc. It's a nationwide thing. And I must also say, to other dltcs which are closer to these doctors, there is a vibe which is going on between these guys. It's like somehow their job is to send more people to that direction, and they know that they also eat. I'm just saying, because of sometimes it becomes difficult for others to take koli or bribe, if we might say. So because it becomes difficult, the person will do whatever they do, and now when you're asking, now what should I do? So they're sending you to that direction. Now you should go and see the doctor about the situation, chief, you cannot see. That time you are angry, the way the person wrote, that time you're angry, that time you're frustrated, that time you feel betrayed because you're like, I don't know what happened because I know I can see. Why can't I see this E on this machine? Because that is not a difficult thing to see, man. It's not like you're seeing something using a scope which is in the black hole. It's not like you are watching what is in the moon while you are on Earth. Once you put your head there, you can clearly see the E. Why is it becoming this difficult? What changed? I mean, they might say we're getting older. The more we are in our 30s, maybe we're losing sight. They might say that, but if I don't need glasses, if I can clearly see, if I can drive, what changed? If I can go and do my eye test somewhere and they say, bro, no problem with your eyesight. Because I remember I even went extra mile here at Rosebank when I was walking by, and I see this other place where they're selling glasses and they were saying, eye test 100 rand. I think it was during Black Friday. Black Friday special, 100 rand, you can come and check your eyes. I'm like, $100, not bad. Let me walk in. I walk in there, greeted the lady there. She was happy to see me. And I said, no, I saw this. Can I? She was like, yeah, no problem. So they took me to the other room whereby they did several tests. And they were like saying, bro, your eyesight is good. Your eyesight is good, perfect. You don't even need glasses. Just take care of yourself. And during that time, I remember the other old man was there, checking prices of glasses. I'm like, oh God. People are spending crazy amount of money because of the losing eyesight. And I was like, we're super blessed, man, because of now. Remember there, it's a different eye test because of you don't do what you're doing at dltc. They put you in a machine. The other one, they put something and close this one eye. They want to see if you can identify those alphabets and stuff. They will close the other eye. They're doing all this type of stuff. They were using lights on your sides. They were doing multiple things, man. There was a white lady there who was doing a thing. And I was just sitting there comfortably and she was doing a thing and she was checking. They check also your cells and all these other things. She was like, no, man, you're good. And it goes all the way. You will see even the ones which are connecting with your ears and everything. I'm like, oh, she was like giving you the entire thing. It's like you're going through a scan or whatever whereby they're properly checking. I'm like, oh, she was like, no, you're good. But you go to dltc machine, you put your head there, you see nothing. Just blank, you see nothing. It's like you're staring at the black hole. Oh. This is unfortunate, This is unfortunate because of I'm reading based on what the person wrote at Ukraine War Updates 710. I don't know if it's a lady, I don't know if it's a gentleman. But I just have to read that because of the way this message was written. You can tell that the person, man, is angry. The person couldn't even believe what they saw. Yeah, this is South Africa. You're trying very hard to change your life so that you can at least get a learner's or driver's license or renew your driver's license or get a PDP. And somebody on the other side is looking at you as, yeah, I must get something from this person. Yeah, I must get something to eat. It's tough. And nobody's talking about the transportation. Nobody's talking about the time that you take so that you can get to the dltc. Nobody is talking about the things that you have to do before you can even go and sit on that chair. Some it's taxi after taxi. Some you have to go via a train. Some you have to wake up early in the morning because of the queue. Some people you have to beg somebody so that on that day that person can, just for that 1 or 2 hours, can be looking after your child, or maybe at work they can cover for you. It's just tough. We go through a lot before we get to these places. And you find somebody on the other side of the chair who is pretending like they don't even know the day-to-day problems that we're dealing with. The person treating you like you don't even matter. If people don't go to a certain dltc, I'm telling you, they have to close it down. And when they close it down, the same people who are giving people bad treatment are the same people who will be complaining about, unemployment. AI is coming, bro. I think AI will change the game because of people are just so corrupt, man. When we get to spaces now, when you sit down and you sit and they quickly check your eyes, the AI or the new technology can easily tell if the person can see or not. We don't know if they will also get to the system whereby they can get it corrupt. But we're trying every time to change the system. But as long as we're putting people there, it's so bad, man. People are living beyond their means, whereby now they feel like they should find other ways of going home with 2,000 rand a day, or maybe going home with 1,000 rand a day that they are making from people who are there seeking, help. It's just heartbreaking, man. It's happening in Greenpoint. It's happening nationwide, man. And it's so bad. And other people, after going back and forth with these people not getting their eye test right, they go rogue. They go, been careful of my words. They go to these other people who can make things happen, and they end up getting their driver's license and driving on the roads. Unfortunately, there are those who will go and get the papers while they're not ready. And when that person is driving on the road, is giving you false information, false trust, false hope, whereby you just know that the person will do the right thing because of they passed all the tests, and that person can see. I mean, it's horrible. Not long ago, I just made another video whereby whereby it was at night. You see this other driver driving from this side of Sandton, heading towards this side of Rosebank. Here at Collet, the person decided to turn, joining Collet so that they can go towards Wanderers Stadium. Somewhere, somehow, there is this paving which is dividing the roads, whereby the others who are coming from that side of Melrose Arc, heading towards this side of Ilova Sandton, can drive on these other lanes. And the person, you can tell that if the paving didn't stop the car, I have the video here, the car was going to drive all the way to the other side of the lane. When the person off-ramping here is tough. And when he walked out of the car, obviously the person was drunk. Thank God I caught it on camera, because I was just sitting here alone. Because I'm that type of person, I will just sit here. No TV, no music, nothing. Quietly, I love my quiet time at home. So I just had this sound, and I'm like, something happened. Something happened at the robot. So I quickly grabbed my phone and I went there. That's why I managed to record the video before the gentleman can even come out of the vehicle. So I had to cut that video there because of it took longer to come out of the vehicle. And the first thing that came out is like, you know what, let me just grab whatever that I grab into the car, let me leave it. My fingerprints will be there, yes, it's my car, but the person is running away because of that person who don't want to be arrested because of they're going to realize that the person was drinking and driving, which is a criminal offense. And if it's a criminal offense, that means the person might end up losing the job or might end up losing the contracts that they are in. So they rather leave the car and go home. Obviously, the police are going to call. The police, they're going to see that, okay, there is a vehicle which is abandoned. So when they're going to ask them questions, they will know how they're going to answer. Maybe the person said, I borrowed somebody a car, or maybe the person will say whatever that they wanted to say so that they can save themselves. They know that they rather lose a vehicle rather than having a criminal, charges. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. I just wanted to read this comment, but there are more comments about this. Let me dive deep and see if I can find more comments. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.